Right? We good?
We're good.
We're recording. Yes, we remembered. So welcome everybody to your 2500 school. This is our second round. And as promised on the last call, you guys are going to get some awesome information about how to get to active world team. And not only that, but how to teach it to people. So if you are here and you're doing 2500, either you're in cuts of active supervisor, world team, or you're just maintaining your active status. And maybe your next step is active world team. Or maybe you've done it. But guess what? We all need to requalify every single year, so that's cool. And maybe you have teammates who that's their next step, or they're going to be coming up on that, and you want to be able to explain to them. Because it can seem a little confusing when you read the manual. As soon as you see it played out, you're like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So we have none other than Jennifer Williams, who's going to explain it in detail so you guys can not only understand it yourself, be able to teach it to your team. Okay, so Jen is a Global Expansion Team 2500 member, so her business is doing, over 50,000 volume points a month, or $50,000 a month, okay? She's got Get Team underneath her, active world team, so she not only knows how to do this, but she knows how to teach. So I would get your notebook out and pay attention and, just take notes on some of the stuff she's saying, the verbiage, right? So you can go back to your team and be able to teach them that. So without further ado, take it away, Jen.
Thank you. All right. Yeah. So like Katie said, all of you guys are world team. You're in cuts of world team, which is incredible. And so we really wanted to talk to you about what comes next. You guys know that we're always focusing on like the next pin, and just know that you guys don't have to know the marketing plan, the whole entire thing. I personally learned it, as I went, just focusing like what comes next. So what comes after world team is active world team, which is the baby president's team pin. I'm going to pull up my notes here. So once you guys reach active world team, just know, now you guys have mastered everything you need to know to get to Prez team. This is the baby Prez team pin. So all you have to do is do it over and over and over and over and over again, and you're going to get to Prez team. So there's nothing extra, nothing fancy, no secrets. So this active world team pin is definitely something you guys want to take seriously. So how to achieve active world team. A lot of times people just don't even go for it because it seems a little complicated, but it's very, very, very simple. And you'll hear me say that numerous times throughout this training. So you guys have to do 3 things within a 6-month period. First thing, 2,500 volume points, 4 months in a row. Obviously, you guys are doing that. You're doing 2,500. So consistency is going to be your best friend. So consistency in your business, consistently building your business. Like a lot of times people work super hard to get their 4 cuts of world team. And then they're like, oh, I'm world team. Awesome. I'm just going to like kick back and relax. No. Absolutely not. Like that is the first thing that will kill your business. And I promise you, like I have been there, and that is the worst thing that you can absolutely do for your business, because the amount of time that it took you to build momentum, now it's going to take you twice as long to like get that momentum, built back up again. So you guys, like once you are doing that 2,500, just keep doing it consistently over and over and over and over. So the second thing that you're going to have to do is 10K personal volume points. So, and this is in 1 month. And don't let it intimidate you, because Herbalife has this awesome promotion. It's called 5 Gets 5. And what that is you guys do 5,000 volume points personally purchased in 1 month, and Herbalife is going to match it. So that is only going towards the Active World Team promotion. So it's not going towards Disney. It's not going towards anything else, just Active World Team. But you get to check off that 10K personal volume box. So just know you guys are at 2,500 now, maybe more. A lot of you guys did way more than that. But just know, like, consistently be stretching yourself every single month. So 2,500 is your bare minimum now. Now that you guys are doing 2,500, that's your bare minimum. And you just want to work on increasing every single month, little by little. If you want to increase 500 a month, whatever it is, before you know it, you're going to be doing 5K, you're going to be doing 10K. You won't even need that 5 Gets 5 because you're going to be doing 10K personal volume. It's crazy how fast things move. So that is number 2. And also when the 5 Gets 5 comes out, you guys will see it everywhere. You'll see it on My Herbalife. We'll remind you in every single group chat and the coaches group, so you won't miss it. And so step number 3 is the 10,000 organizational volume points, also known as 500 royalty points. Don't let that confuse you because it's really not important. 10,000 organizational volume points. Your organization is your supervisors. All right, so those are the 3 ways. And ironically, these are the 3 ways that you can get to World Team. So if you guys are not World Team members and you're working towards World Team, you can get to World Team by doing one of these 3 ways. And then to become active World Team, you do all 3 of them in a 6-month period. So it's pretty awesome how simple our marketing plan is. Let's see. So, and bonus, you guys, first-time Active World Team members get a $500 bonus check. It's pretty awesome. I remember I used that to go to LDW, October LDW, 2 years ago. The first time I hit Active World Team was pretty exciting. It paid for my whole trip to Albuquerque. So now I'm going to break it down for you guys just a little bit further, but it's really this simple. So you guys are doing 2,500 volume points every month. I'm just going to assume that everyone on this call is like actively retailing and recruiting being the key word there, because this is World Team. You cannot get further than World Team by yourself. So a lot of people get stuck at World Team because they did a lot of retail and it got them there, and then they never recruited anybody, and so now they're starting to recruit at World Team. So no matter where you guys are at, just know you want to have both of those oars in the water. You want to have retailing and recruiting going on. So obviously you guys have mastered, oops, I went a little too far here. Obviously you guys have mastered the retailing because you guys are doing 2,500 volume points. So you guys are consuming the products every single day. You're doing 2,500 volume points a month. So I'm going to assume you guys have helped a client get started on the products, right? They feel amazing. And that's as simple as it gets, right? So you're getting awesome results. You're helping people get awesome results. If you can get 1 client, you can get 20 clients. So just do that over and over and over again. You guys know how to recruit. So we don't have to talk, too much about that. I'll give a few tips that, to help you master your retailing very quickly. 1, get 20, keep 20. This is going to be your best friend. 20 clients, that's about 2,000 volume points on average, plus your personal consumption. So, and it's natural for clients to fall off. That's why we call it get 20, keep 20, because if 2 fall off, you replace them. It's no problem. So you definitely want to be working on that if you don't have 20 full retail clients now, because you never want to not be able to do your 2,500. So I've been a supervisor for almost 2.5 years and I've never not hit 2,500 ever. You always want to be able to retail that 2,500 if you have to. You never want to have to rely on your team to get your paycheck, right? So get 20, keep 20. Number 2, keep a list of your leads. So put this on the fridge. It's literally as simple as a pen and paper. I like to use the notes in my phone because I want to have it with me 24/7. So if I'm sitting at the park and I'm like, okay, let me message a couple people, I can go to my leads and see who haven't I talked to in a while. So you guys, Liz Smith, she told me the other day she has 46 leads from people to recommit to a plan this fall. She knows that exact number because she keeps a list. So it doesn't have to be anything crazy, but keep just a simple list somewhere, whether it's a piece of paper on the fridge or a piece of paper in your binder, your planner, whatever it may be, or on your phone. But definitely keep a list of those names because that's going to come in handy. Number 3, rockstar follow-up. Obviously, that goes without saying. I believe you guys have probably mastered that. Penny in the sale, fortune in the follow-up. So remember, follow-up is so much, so important. And you guys, don't think of follow-up so much as teaching them stuff. Sometimes when I got started, I was oh my gosh, I have to follow up with them. I have to teach them something. It's completely the opposite of that, actually. So what follow-up means to me is building a relationship with them. So on Fridays, I do follow-up Friday, and I love it because I'm hey, how was your week? And what are you up to this weekend? And then you just, obviously Herbalife's going to come up in that. They're going to share their results with you. You're going to ask how they're feeling, things like that. But they're also going to tell you about their weekend plans. And then let's just say this past time I had a client tell me she was going on vacation for the weekend. So on Monday, I got to message her and just ask her hey, how was your trip? And it's just those little tiny things that are going to build that relationship so strong. 1, your clients are never going to leave. 2, this makes them becoming a member and a coach so much easier. We are in a relationship business. So you guys are building the relationships with that follow-up. So do not neglect the follow-up. So once you figure that out, it's easy. You guys are obviously retailing. So, all right, this brings us to recruiting. So you guys, I'm just going to do a show of hands here. Raise your hand if you started on these products first before making the decision to join the business. me, if you had a sip of shake before you made the decision to start coaching, okay? If not, no problem, but like 90% of your coaches are going to come from clients, which is actually really, 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 really awesome, because we know that like the biggest product lovers, are the biggest product consumers, which are going to feel the best, which they're going to talk about the products like organically, naturally, and they're going to get awesome results, and they're going to, you know, have so much emotion towards the products and when talking about the products, so the business is going to come like effortlessly for them. So your job as their coach in the business is super easy if they already love the products. So look at your list of clients who ordered last month. This is your active clients. So what you want to do is you want to move at least half of them over to members. And so this is like super simple to do. I personally like utilize the wellness groups, and I just tag my clients in things like the skin products, the enhancers, things that I think they're going to love. And then when they mention to me that they're, you know, interested in trying a new product, I can say, that's awesome. Hey, since you're loving the products and getting such awesome results, why don't you sign up to become a preferred member? New verbiage there. Why don't you sign up to become a preferred member and save 25% off all your products? That way you can try more products and save more money. So that's like very simple. That's how I like to word it. There's tons of different ways. I'm sure you guys are doing this. Jessica White, she shared this great one. She says, remind me to tell you how you can save 25% before your next order. So that's very, very simple. Like she just casually says, remind me to tell you how you can save 25% before you order next. So she just plants the seed, and they're like, hey, how do I do that again? So is this all making sense? It's like super, super, super simple. So this part of recruiting is going to pull your clients to members, and we have a very successful like client to member to coach. A lot of you probably are thinking like, oh, that was me. I was a client, then a member, then a coach. So we have a really successful like client to member to coach conversion. Because our online system that we're doing is so incredible. So once they're members, cheer them on, you know, encourage them to do a post, and encourage them to increase their discount, invite them to the HOM, all of these awesome things that we're already doing. And then don't forget, as a member, they still need that rockstar follow-up. They still need that like relationship building. And I promise you, they're going to want to become coaches and join your team because they're going to feel that love and positivity. So that's one way to recruit. That's my favorite way. Another way that you guys can recruit, that the team is really doing this a lot lately, and it's very, very effective. So you guys post on Facebook very creatively the ways that Herbalife is helping you, like new shoes for your kids' school, anything like the little extras like gas, groceries, clothes for kids, I'm trying to think of things off the top of my head, but you know what I'm talking about. All those little extra things, those are the things that you want to be posting about on Facebook. Those are the things that people can relate to and say like, you know, like to me, at this point in life, I might not be like, oh, that extra $20, but I guarantee you that half of my Facebook following needs that extra $20. Maybe their kids haven't eaten today because they didn't have money to go buy groceries. Like you just never know what situation people are in. So don't think that $20 is too small. So definitely be sharing those little things. And then when people like your post, this is what you can message them. Something very simple like, hey, Mary, thank you so much for the love on my post earlier about Hannah's new shoes. Aren't they the cutest? So grateful I didn't have to stress this year with all the school supplies she needs thanks to the extra cash from my Herbalife business. Not sure if you were just cheering me on or if you'd like some more information on the business opportunity. I'd love to chat more. Have a great day. And of course, you guys know that I love to use the emojis, like probably a little too much. So I send lots of those like in between. And so it's very, 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 very simple. So change it up with whatever the post you do, but just know, you guys, like people are lazy. So if they hit like on your post, that says a lot because they are lazy. Like we don't do this anymore. I would never get on Facebook and scroll and not hit like, love. Oh, that's so awesome. Like we're so used to doing like likes and comments, but like I can go over to my parents' house and watch my dad just scroll, and he doesn't hit like, he doesn't hit anything. He might stop and watch a video and think it's so funny and he doesn't like react. That's because people are lazy. So if they like it, reach out to them. I promise you they want more information. So now once you guys have people actively coaching, they're just going to do exactly what you do. Very, very simple. Use the products, wear the brand, talk to people, actively working towards their next promotion, all the way up to supervisor. That's the key word there. So once they hit supervisor, so again, you're going to hold their hand, first promotion, second promotion, third promotion. They're now supervisors. Awesome. So congratulations, you guys now have organizational volume. So your organizational volume is all of your supervisors combined. So step 3 of the Active World Team is 10,000 organizational volume points in 1 calendar month. So how many supervisors do you need to hit this? I get asked this a lot. Like when people are going for Active World Team, they're like, so how many supervisors do I need? Okay, as many as it takes. I know that sounds like really like horrible to say, but it could be 1 supervisor. You guys could have 1 person that does 20,000 volume points in 1 month. You just never know. It could be 10. It could be 10 supervisors. Maybe it's just product lovers. Like I have a ton of supervisors that are just product lovers. They might order 1,000 volume points a month. 10 of those product lovers, boom, there you go. Like you don't even have to have a business builder in there, but I guarantee you, you will have a business builder in there. So if we are building our businesses the Mark Hughes way, we want to always have 3 people working towards hitting supervisor every single month. So that means if we're doing it that way, and that's a great goal to have because that's going to keep your business moving super fast. So we're going to have 3 new supervisors being added to the organization every single month. So, don't be discouraged if it takes you a little while to get 1 supervisor because the second, the third, the fourth, they're all going to come a lot faster because you're just going to be building on top of that momentum that you're creating. Even if you're starting today from nothing, that momentum that you're creating today, tomorrow, the next day, once you get it, you're just going to go fast. So don't be discouraged if it takes you a little while to have your first supervisors. So last and final tip, mindset, of course, because you guys, 10,000 organizational volume point is nothing if you tell yourself that it's nothing. What are you telling yourself every single time that you look at this number? So what are you feeling about it? Do you feel like stress and anxiety, like, oh, this is so complicated? Then that's what you're putting out there. That's what you're going to receive back. Are you looking at that 10,000 organizational volume and like so excited about it? Like you just can't wait to have supervisors that are doing more than 10,000 volume points every single month, because that's the energy that you need to be like having when you look at Active World Team. You just need to be so excited about it. And I want to give like a huge shout out to AMJ, because I remember when she first got her first supervisor, how excited she was about it. And her goal was Active World Team. And she would track her volume and she would share this in the group chat. That's how I know this. And she would be so excited. She'd be like, oh, my org just hit 1K. We're going for Active World Team this month. And she was so excited about that 1,000 volume points. But like, and then obviously that's grown to 3,000 and more. But the one thing that I have never heard her say is I've never heard her say, like, we're going for Active World Team this month. Oh man, my org only did 1,000. Like, she's never been like mad or sad or upset about it. She's just always shows so much excitement about tracking for that Active World Team. So, and I can feel that just from like her messaging in the group. So I can feel that excitement and her gratitude for that volume. So like, imagine if she was like, womp womp, I only have 1,000. Like, do you think the universe is going to keep sending more her way? Probably not, because she's going to attract the negative towards that 10,000. So you guys, like, even if you have 0 organizational volume points right now, no problem. You want to be putting it out there to the universe how happy and grateful you are that you have an organization. So I'm so happy and grateful now that I have 1 supervisor in my organization in August, or I'm so happy and grateful now that I have organizational volume in August. So you just want to put it out there every single month and believe it, believe it, believe it, believe it, believe it in your heart that it is coming to you, because it's not going to come to you any other way. So you just have to laser focus, believe it, and get to work. Obviously, it's that simple. So like, let's do a quick little recap here. So you guys use the products, wear the brand, talk to people, get clients, move the clients to members, move the clients to coaches, help the members and coaches to increase their discounts just like you did, and then all the way to supervisor. And then obviously they're going to be, doing the same with their team. So you're like teaching to teach, right? So you want to be helping your team do this as well. And so I know a lot of you guys have declared Active World Team this month as the pin that you guys are working on. So was this helpful? Did you feel like that you learned anything at all? Yes? Okay, awesome. I'm glad that it was helpful, because Okay, so this pin is really just focusing on you guys becoming leaders of leaders, and your organization is only going to grow as much as you grow. So know that like you are leading by example in every single thing that you do. And I know like I had heard people like tell me that, and it took me a while for it to really sink in, but know that like everything that you do, people are always watching you. So plug into every single call. Be present, every single day. Be present at every single event. Work your hardest. Have a no problem attitude. Do your no matter what list, whatever it is. Always, always, always be working harder on yourself and your mindset, especially. So I hope that was helpful. And I'm going to pass it back to Katie now.
Woo! Let's give Jen a hand. That was so awesome. So if you guys were a little confused, I'm sure you're like, ding, light bulb went off, right? And it's so, so simple, you guys. So if Active World Team's your next step, or maybe it's going to be one of your upcoming steps, I encourage you to go to My Herbalife and take your notes and like really get crystal clear on what you need to do and start writing it in your journal, writing out your goals. And then she broke it down for you, because how many people are like, 10,000, what's all this craziness? It's just people, right? It's just talking to people. It's just mastering retailing, recruiting, and consistency. So if you guys are here and you're doing 2,500, we're going to be talking about goal setting in a second, but make the commitment today that 2,500 will just always happen for the rest of your business, right? Because that 1/3 of the Active World Team piece is checked off, right? Because you have to do 2,500 4 months in a row. Well, if you're always doing it, you don't even have to think about that. Now you're thinking growth mode, bring more people on, flip them to supervisor. And that's all you're thinking about. You're not stressing about anything, okay? So if you guys are struggling to do your 2,500, here's what I would say. Try to master it with your personal consumption and retail clients only. Because like Jen said, you don't want to put pressure on your team at all. And it is possible. I've been around for 4 years and I've done my 2,500 all 4 years. And in the beginning, I was just retailing to people, okay? So if you're finding yourself stressed, or like the last few days of the month, you're like crunch time, maybe you have to check yourself and say, have I been using Wearing Talking every single day, or am I waiting to the end of the month hoping things come in and then crunch time? Because you don't want to do that. You're setting yourself kind of up for failure every single month. And who wants to feel stressed about Herbalife, which is the best business on earth, right? So make a commitment today. We're going to be talking about goals in a second, that every day I'm going to use, every day I'm going to wear it, every day I'm going to talk. Jen gave you so many awesome tips about the retailing, recruiting, having both oars in the water. I encourage you to circle 10 of them and make a no matter what list and bust it out every day, right? She talked about chasing the likes. She talked about, messaging your good clients and offering the member program. She talked about following up, right? So put those on your no matter what list. What if you did it every day? This 2,500, you won't ever stress it ever again. You'll be 2,500 the middle of the month and then smooth sailing the rest of the time. Again, you don't want to put pressure on anybody. You don't want to put pressure on yourself, your team, or even your retail clients. How many times do we get to the end of the month and we're like, come on, Mary, come on. I know you wanted that Prolessa. Like, where are you? And you stress people out. They can feel it, right? And you don't want anyone to feel stressed. So that was super cool. And then she mentioned the 5 gets 5. So if you guys are doing 2,500, start increasing a little bit every month, because when that 5 gets 5 rolls around, it's going to be easy breezy for you to knock that thing off. And then just something I want to mention, I just got off an STS speaker call, and you guys are the leadership here. So with the new guidelines, we actually can't make big claims anymore, which is super awesome. And it's a whole new perspective. So like Jen said about sharing the small things, maybe I could go to the grocery store and buy that organic salad instead of the store brand, or maybe I could put $13 in my car instead of 50 cents, or whatever it is. Like she bought new shoes for Hannah. Those little things, that's actually all we can speak about anymore, which is amazing, because now the average Joe, who is our main audience, is going to be able to resonate with that. They could say, I can make $20. Sign me up. But when, sharing large incomes, even $1,000, you guys, they can't wrap their head around that, because most people are in such a struggle that they can't even wrap their head around that. So let's just make sure that we pass the message along to our team to keep it small. And, I know at the STS coming up, we're not going to share part-time incomes over $500, okay? So keep your incomes low. And if you're going to share stuff like that, maybe share lifestyle, just nothing extravagant, and maybe just pass the word along to your team. These are the things people are praying for anyway. So the way that you present it to your team is going to be the way that they take it on. So just present it like it's the best thing ever, because it is. We're going to attract way more people in, you guys, who really need it, instead of maybe pushing them away because they can't see it's possible for them. So No big claims, no matter what list, 2,500. Oh, I want to say one more thing before we get into goals. So Jen talked about moving people to supervisor, which is insanely awesome, and that's what you want to do. Focus on those coaches who are chasing that next promotion. So when a supervisor flips, you guys, they don't actually count in that 2,500 number anymore. They go into this awesome supervisor bucket, which helps you move to active world team. But if you have a producer and they were a huge chunk of your 2,500, keep that in mind as you're moving them up. So if I'm moving somebody, in my mind, I got to replace them. And if they were a big producer, let's say they're doing 1,000, 2,000 volume points a month, maybe I need to get 2 or 3 people to replace them. Just a normal producer. So keep that in mind as you're flipping people, that you just want to be filling in. A client falls off, filling in. A coach flips a supervisor or drops out or now becomes a consumer. Just be like wired for that and just know so you're not stressed out. So that's all I have. Jen totally crushed it. I hope you guys take those points and make it no matter what list, because I'm going to fine tune mine and it's going to be awesome. So now we have some time. We want to hear from you guys. So it's the beginning of the month, perfect time to talk about goal setting. So I want to just make a couple points about it, and then we're going to open it up to you guys. So you guys can declare your goals to the universe, because there's so much power in that. So first of all, when you're goal setting, we all do our gratitude journals, and you can, really get clear with your goals there. If you're like, gratitude, what? Circle, star, and ask your coach. That's going to be a game changer for you. But the point of that is we want to put our goals out there and be very, very specific and clear about the time and about the goal, not about how. So write in your notes, I want to be very clear about when this goal is going to happen, when I want it to happen, how long it's going to take, but not how I'm going to do it, if that makes sense, right? So whatever goal you have, focus on the month. So you want a 30-day goal, you want a 90-day goal, and then maybe a year out. You want to be thinking. You don't want to be so caught in this month that you're not thinking ahead, okay? And your goals, you guys. So, of course, we're doing business goals, personal volume, organizational volume, next pin, how many new clients, how many new coaches, how many new members. But I would encourage you to even write how many people I invite to the HOM every week, how many people I'm going to talk to about getting to the next STS, how many people, I don't know, anything you can think of. How many pounds am I going to lose this month? What new result am I going to chase? It could be as simple as the plank challenge we're doing, right? So think outside the box. Personal family goals, right? What am I going to do with my family, once I hit this goal at the end of the month? So don't just think Herbalife and then the rest of your life when you're goal setting, and also think short and long term, because that's really going to help you. So just know your goals. Be really clear. So if your pin change is, let's say, active world team, in your journal, you're going to say, I'm so happy and grateful now that our team crushed active world team in blank. And you want to be specific with the month and the year. So I'm so happy and grateful now that we smashed out active world team in August 2016. You want to make sure you're clear, because if you're just saying, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm a president's team member, the universe is like, cool, all right, in 20 years you'll be a president's team member. But let's speed it up. Let's be crystal clear, and you have to have that belief behind it that it's possible. Again, knock out the how, because if you start letting that how get in your brain, it's just not going to happen for you, right? The how will scare you away from all of your goals. So we'd love for you guys to talk about some of your goals. So what are some of your monthly goals, your personal volume, new clients, any of your business goals? Maybe you have life goals, personal goals, anything. Maybe there's some new goal that you're setting for yourself. We'd love for you to share. So who wants to volunteer to go first? Melissa, you look eager. All right, Melissa's going to set the tone and shout it out to the universe. You guys, there's so much power in declaring it to everybody else, okay? Because it makes it real. So take it away.
You want me to say it like I will, or?
Yeah, it's positive tense. It's happening. So what are your goals and by when?
I will be hitting 7,500 personal volume points this month. I will have 30K org volume, which is the supervisor volume, because we're now a GET team. I will have 5 new coaches coming onto my team that are excited and working coaches. I will have 10 new clients, and I already crossed one off, so 9 more to go because I got a brand new client today, which is super exciting. I will drink a gallon of water every single day. I will lose at least 5 pounds by the end of this month, and I will stay consistent with exercise. And today was day 2 of my running, jogging program, which I didn't die at, so that's phenomenal. And I will take home, I can say this here, right? Because
Oh, yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
I will take home over $3,000 this month in income for the first time ever. So, boom.
Woohoo! See how fun that was? And she's confident. She put it out there. Doesn't even matter how it's going to happen. The universe will conspire in the most mysterious ways for you. So point that Melissa made, she wants to bring on coaches, right? And she said, what kind of coaches? So the more specific you can get, I want committed coaches. I want consistent coaches. I want honest coaches. I want reliable coaches. I want people that are willing to learn and open for coaches. So I have my coach list, and I actually write and read every day the qualities in the coaches I'm seeking. Again, the more specific you can be about your goals to narrow it down, the better. And another thing I forgot to mention, and you guys can do this like as a little exercise yourself. So why? Put a why behind each goal. Maybe you just do this once and you look at it. You don't have to write it every day, but I'm going to drink a gallon of water every single day because it makes me feel good. I won't feel bloated, and I'll feel better about myself. I'm going to make $3,000 a month this month because my family deserves it, and we're no longer going to stress about paying bills. So when you put a why behind it, you guys, it's really going to pull you through, because when you don't want to drink that water, you're going to be like, wait, so I'm sabotaging myself. I'm going to feel like crap. I'm going to suck that water down. Simple goals, but attach a why to it, and you guys can do that on your own. Anyway, let's see. What else do we have? How about Miss Jen waving her hand there? I was going to call on you anyway. You have that magnetic energy. So let's hear your goals.
All right. So personal goals. I will be down 10 pounds this month. I will be toning because I want to lose another 4 inches around my waist. I'm going to do that this month. I will be doing at least 30 minutes of exercise every single day because I need to do that to meet my goals. I will be doing a minimum of 30 minutes of personal development every single day. Hello, Mark and Jim. I will do my gratitude journal every day because, quite frankly, I suck when I don't do it. I will post love every single day because God knows I need it, and so does everybody else. My business goals, 7,500 VP this month because I'm telling you, I am sitting VIP come LDW because I will be active world team by LDW October. I will get 5 new clients this month because I know there are 5 people out there that need our products and need me. I will have 3 new discounted members this month, and I will have 2 brand new, active, exciting, happy, and energetic coaches this month. Done.
Bam. Okay, so first of all, one point, did you see that Jen already had her goals written down? So as leaders, when that first of the month rolls around, or maybe it's the second of the month because Herbalife has extended the month and we're not thinking about August till today, but leaders write their goals down. Like that's the first thing I wake up and in my journal, I'm setting new goals, personal, business. I'm asking the team. So if you have teammates, ask your team, have them put their goals out so everyone's crystal clear. Because again, if you're kind of wishy-washy, you can't get things done. And imagine the power that Jen would have in her day if she got up and spent 1 minute. What did it take her? 90 seconds? And she read that out loud to herself. I will, I will, I will. There's power in affirmations, right? You are what you say you are. So maybe you can incorporate that and write that in your no matter what list. So what's easy to do is easy not to do. You could spend 2 minutes to change your whole entire month and every single day of that month. Or maybe you don't and things don't change for you. I would encourage you to read your goals out loud. I read my gratitude goals out loud every day. And after each goal, I say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Just a little practice I do. It's changed everything for me. So that's awesome. Thank you for being prepared. Who else wants to volunteer? Leela, take it away.
I will. Okay. So my goals this month are, I had some of them written out, but now you guys inspired me, so I added a few. 5 new active coaches 5 new active members. That's a big struggle for me. So active members, not duds. 5,000 personal volume points. I have set up a skin party system. So my goal is to have 5 hosted skin parties this month, 20 new clients, 10 converted over to discount members. Active World Team, I will be Active World Team by December 2016, and then we're going to Disney World in February to celebrate. I just booked the hotel. Get Team by Extravaganza next year. I will be consistent with all of my products. I will do my 30 minutes personal development. I actually had that written down too, Jen. I will do my no matter what list every day. I will ace, this is a personal goal, at least emotional. I will ace my first master's class and dominate it, because when I started school, I was in an abusive marriage and didn't even think I'd finish my undergrad. So to be doing my master's is like epic for me, on top of running my business and hitting 2,500 this month. I like sobbed. It was like a moment of like, I can do this if I tell myself I can do this. So those are my goals this month. I'm really excited about it. It's going to be awesome. Oh, and I will be at STS. That's the other
Surprise! Yay!
So.
That's awesome, Leela. And you have us all backing you. We know it's done. That's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing and being brave and doing that. And then you guys, you're putting this out there. So maybe, you know, in any of the group chats we have going on, maybe you just send to your sidelines or uplines or your mentor or your sponsor and say, you do have permission to hold me accountable. Right? Because sometimes coaches need accountability, right? We're human beings. So you've said what you will do or what will happen, right? So don't waver on that. Sometimes we feel really jacked up in the moment and then life happens and we kind of lose that fire. But don't lose that fire, right? So maybe you find an accountability buddy or someone who's going to say, hey, pick your head up. Remember your why. Remember what you said you were going to do. Let's get this thing done. So who else do we have that wants to share? Feel free to pipe in. Or you know me, I just get crazy and just call on people.
I can share if nobody else wants to share.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Let me pull them up. All right. So I'm going to do 30 days straight with my no matter what list. 5 new coaches and 5 new members. Reach out to one person daily about the business opportunity. And I wrote one person minimum. And the reason why I wrote that was because at one of the last STSs I went to, he said, like, sometimes we set goals like, I'm going to reach out to 5 people daily. And he's like, but why are you saying 5 if you haven't even done one daily consistently every single day for 30 days? So wrote one person daily about the business opportunity. 20 weight loss challenge participants for me personally. We started our new weight loss challenge this month. 20 new clients, because now is like back to school time and like people are like hungry to get back into a routine and get back on products and feeling good. So I'm going big with the 20 new clients. 6 trial packs out, 7,500 personal volume and 85,000 organizational volume is what my goals are. I should have read them in that way because I really
I'm sorry, was that a millionaire team cut, Jen?
Oh, yes, it is.
Heck yes, it is. Your team is so incredible. Of course they're going to crush that.
Yeah.
That is awesome, you guys. And think big, you guys. Don't, like, shrink your dreams and goals. I encourage you to actually think 2 pins ahead. Mm-hmm. So, right? Because what happens if you fall short?
Right.
Well,
yeah.
You're way beyond Mill Team, right? So that's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. And I guess while I'm here, I'll share, and then maybe the next brave person can get ready to shoot their – Libby looks very eager, so I'm going to call on her next. So prepare. So my goals this month, 10,000 personal volume. I will be platinum at LDW, no questions asked, and I don't want to rely on my active supervisors. So I want to do that. I will do that. President's Team cut. We have what it takes. It's going to happen. We will crush a President's Team cut. 5 new committed coaches who are consistent, who are reliable, who are jacked up. They love their products. 10 new retail clients that get me referrals. They're product lovers. They're excited. They follow their plan. 5 new members. So I'm going to be converting some of my retail clients to members, which means I have to backfill them in. I will take a 1-mile walk with my dog every single day on top of the 3 workouts that I always do every week. My no matter what list. I've been doing it, but I haven't been checking it off. And I had this weird occurrence with this what the heck is he? A mediator or a medium. Thank you. And he told me at Extravaganza, he told me that I need to be more organized. And so my no matter, I was like, all right, I get this with you, what you're saying. So my no matter what list has kind of been floating in my brain. And today I was like, I'm going to make sure that I'm checking those boxes and it's getting done on paper, because then I'm not flustered in my brain. So that's happening. He also mentioned that I should get back to meditating. Not sure how he knew that I was slacking on that, but apparently he can like see things. So today I meditated and I feel better, and I'm going to do that consistently every single day. It takes me 6 minutes and it changes everything for me. I encourage you guys to add that into your routine. Personal development. So start my day with Jim or Mark, and then do something else throughout the day. Today, my second form of PD was listening to Garen Joe's live Q&A. I count that as PD. That was amazing. So do kind of 2 things throughout the day. What else? I think that's pretty much it. Oh, increase my squat weight to 60 pounds. Okay. So, because I can do it. All right. So, Libby, let's hear from you.
Okay. So, for my personal goals, I will be consistent with my consistency, which for me is my 2 shakes a day, my 3 tabs a day, my Prolesta at night, 30 minutes of solid movement a day. That's like, sometimes it's a walk, sometimes it's a hike, just doing 30 minutes of like moving for 30 minutes straight. And then 30 minutes of PD every day, starting in the morning, like before I get out of bed. I did that this morning, and I wasn't like as in the morning. And then it's been Grant Cardone. I'm finishing up the 10X rule. So that's been my second half of PD for the day. No alcohol on school nights. I got a little loosey-goosey after my wedding. And so even though I'm not in school, no alcohol on school nights. Kindness to myself and belief in myself. I will talk to strangers, not in like the stranger danger way, but in I will use where and talk. I see Melissa's face right there. And then I will do a 5K in the fall. I'm not sure what 5K I'll do, but I'll do one. I've been doing the Couch to 5K, and it's really not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I don't like suck at running as much as I thought I would. And then for business, I will do 5,000 volume points in August, because I had to put a Y there, because it's not that hard and it's not that scary. I will be world team in August. I will have 8 new clients, and I'm loving how everybody is saying what kind. So I will have 8 new clients that love the products, that use the products, and that listen to me. I will have 4 new preferred members. I will have 2 new coaches that are excited about the business opportunity and the products. They're actively participating both in their product use and on our groups and stuff, and they are coachable. Let's see. And I'm going to have a shake party in August. Those are my goals.
Love it. Thank you, Libby. Those are awesome. And maybe some of these goals are like sparking new goals within you guys to like take notes and write them down. And I like what you said about, because it's not that scary and I can do it, right? So most of the time we're sabotaging ourselves because we're like, all right, I'm going to do 10,000 volume. And then you feel so much anxiety, your body just shuts down, right? Or you feel scared. Well, most people are actually, there's 2 reasons you're scared, to either fail or succeed. But most people are afraid to succeed. Isn't that crazy? So you kind of like subconsciously hold yourself back, because what if I achieve it and I can't live up to that goal, or I can't be that person? Well, action cures anxiety, so just do it. And when you do the 5,000 volume points, you will be that person. You will have learned that skills. And it's really all about the journey anyway, because when you get to 5,000, you're going to be like, wait, I want more. I want more. It's about the journey and kind of what goes along with it. So I love that you said that. That is awesome. All right, who else wants to volunteer? Wave around like a crazy person. April, take it away, girl.
Okay, I'm going to start with my personal. I will pay off my car finally, because then I don't have to worry so much about that anymore. I will lose 10 pounds this month. I will do a 6-minute plank so that will strengthen my core. I will, see, that's later that year. And then I will do 7,500 volume points this month, so I can help more people. I'm just trying to think of otherwise. We will get 50K or organizational points because we are growing so much as a team. I will get 20 new clients. I will get 10 new members, 7 new coaches that are all love the products and the business opportunities for the coaches. I will have 2 coaches in cuts of active supervisor. I will have 6 members in cuts of the AMP. We will get first cut of Get 2.5 this month.
Yes, you will. Congratulations. Those are awesome. 6-minute plank. Dang, that's amazing. And you totally can do it. That's incredible. That's why I love this plank challenge, because you guys, it is a new result. So when you're setting goals for yourself, it could be as simple as increasing your plank time. That's a new result. People are watching you. They're watching you chase that result and get stronger. So maybe, we'll call in some more people, but maybe before we get off this call, we can all commit to each other that this 2,500, we're not going to settle anymore. We're going to just always bust it out, right? Because it's just changing lives, and those people really deserve it. And then we're not going to back down from these goals that we set for ourselves. So no matter what happens throughout the month, we're not going to retreat or settle. We're going to just keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And then maybe another thing we could commit to each other at the end is that every day we're going to read these goals out loud to ourselves, in the mirror, in the car, wherever it is, in the I will format. Because I promise you, you're going to see massive changes throughout the month. You're going to be like, wow, this simple little thing, that's all I had to do was get my head straight. And then it changed so much for me throughout the month. So maybe those are some commitments that we could make to each other at the end if you're down. Okay. So who else do we have? Mary, would you like to share? No? Yes, I'm going to unmute you. Actually, I can't unmute you. Can you unmute you?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. This is still new for me, but I will increase my retail. I would say by at least 5 new customers. I will increase my discount members by 4. I'm still learning. I will increase my month-end volume by 1,000. And I will increase my physical activity. And I will do my personal development in the morning on the way to work.
Bam. Thank you. That was awesome. Another great point Mary made, you guys. She's only competing with herself, right? So she's not looking around at everyone else. She's just trying to be a little bit better every single month. So what if we did that, right? So when you're goal setting, Mary did 2,500 this month. So maybe her goal next month. So a goal would be not what you did the month before, because you've already done that. So you need to set a new goal. So she wants to increase by 1,000. So now her new goal is 3,500. So if you're on this call and you're goal setting, you want to make sure that your goal is not what you did the month before. You want to stretch yourself. Okay. So I would encourage you, why not go for 5K? What's the worst that happens? You guys do 3K or 4K? Qualify for some other stuff that may be happening this month. I don't know, so you just never know what's going to be on the table. You never know. You're always in a qualification for something with Herbalife. And they always shoot out these things where they're giving you away prizes and cash and free stuff and swag and VIP seating. So why not just go for it? You never know if they're going to do double volume for vacation. Who knows? Or that 5 gets 5. It's probably going to happen this month. Just throwing it out there. It hasn't been a while. It's been a while. So gear up and just say, why not me? Why can't I do it? So many other people are doing it. So don't count yourself out. In the beginning, you guys, I struggled with personal volume. I would call up my mentor, Kelly, and I would just cry. I mean, it was bad. I literally, like, I couldn't get over the 4,000 volume point hump. And I had a pretty big team. And she said, Katie, it's your brain. You're limiting yourself up here. And then I go get to work and do my personal development, and then everything would change. If you're feeling like stuck or you're afraid, just work on your brain. That's all it is. You guys can all use Where to Talk. So that was awesome. Thanks, Marion. Thanks for being brave, because I just kind of like called you out of nowhere. You rock. Who else wants to share? Anybody? Ooh, Jennifer Carey. We'd love to hear from you.
Okay, these are my goals for just August. I will have 6 new clients, 3 new coaches, 2 new members, 6,500 volume points. I'll be able to plank for 1.5 minutes, be able to start lifting with 10-pound weights, lose another 5 pounds, make over $600 take home, and schedule a local health event for September.
Thank you. That was awesome. And I like that she already knew her goals. She wrote them down. So pound it. Good job, Jennifer. And you guys, so when you set goals, like Jen, it's like tunnel vision. She doesn't care what anybody else's goals are. In the beginning, I get so like flustered. I'm like, well, my goal is $200 and my coach is making $10,000. So maybe my goal should be like $8,000. And it's like, no. Everyone starts at the same place, and you just keep working up from that. Or maybe my goal was just to hit senior consultant and just go to the next level. So don't like feel like you have to look around and compare yourself. Everybody's at a different point in their journey. So just tunnel vision with your goals and just beat your own records. That's all you're working on, right? So don't even worry about what anyone else is doing. Anybody else want to share? Put it out to the universe. Oh, we got someone on the phone, and then Monica's going to go after that. Who is on the phone?
Michelle.
Hey, Michelle. Take it away, girl.
All right. So I will drink a gallon of water a day, every day. I will lose 10 pounds this month. I will work out 6 days a week. I will stay consistent on my nutrition plan. I will get 10,000 volume points this month, and I will get 15 new clients. I will get 5 new coaches. I will get 5 new DMs. I will have 30K organizational volume. I will make 3,500 this month. I will do my no matter what list every single day, no matter what. I will nail silver VIP for LDW this month, and I will be VIP gold at LDW by LDW. I will do my personal development every single day. And that's what I have.
Awesome. Thank you. Nice, you guys. Present tense. She knows exactly what she wants. And so we're all holding each other accountable. And I think it's pretty cool. Like, look at this group of people. Like, how many people, like, have friends out there who have, like, goals like this, right? Everyone's, like, in the same mindset. So if you guys find yourself struggling or you feel a little afraid, anybody on this call is willing to help you. So reach out and say, hey, remember I said my goal was to drink a gallon of water a day. I'm really struggling. Can you hold me accountable? Or do you want to be my accountability buddy? You know, we're all human beings. So don't feel like you have to be perfect and sit at home and struggle. Reach out for help, right? You're humans, and that's being vulnerable, and that's being strong to ask for help. So look at these faces and just know if something comes up, we're all here for each other to hold each other accountable. So next up, we have Monica.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Okay, so I am going to do 10,000 this month.
Woohoo!
I will be a better coach because my downline deserves it, and I want to see them all succeed. I'm going to have 20 new customers. 10 of them are going to be discounted members and or coaches, and 10 are going to be preferred members. I am going to be active world team this month. I'm going to increase my health and exercises by 10% this month because I deserve to feel better. I'm going to lose 10 pounds this month and bring it into toning into muscles because I deserve those baby abs. And I am going to enjoy every day because the day goes so much better. I'm going to do my personal development 30 minutes every day. I'm going to do my gratitude journal every day. And I will be Get Team on October 10th of 2016.
Woo! Nice job, Monica. Thank you. And you will be receiving a check for $500 next month because you will be Active World Team. Bam, drop the mic. And I like how when she's saying, you guys, she started attaching her why. So maybe like at home, you do a master list of your goals. You know, in your gratitude journal, you're just writing, I'm so happy and grateful now that. Maybe you do a master list and attach your why to it. So when you're reading in the morning, your affirmations, I will be Active World Team because whatever your why is, read that out loud to yourself, right? Or maybe you want to read it to the dog, your husband, whatever it is. But I think there's going to be so much power in like figuring out that why. And then maybe why the why. Dig as deep as you possibly can. Because I need that $500 bonus check. Why? Because I want better for my kids. Why? You know what I mean? Just keep digging until you find like the real root of it, and then nothing will stop you. So thank you for sharing. Anybody else want to share? Do I see any hands waving? All right, this is the last call. Okay, well, we're approaching our time anyway. So, you guys, that was awesome. I'm jacked up, and I love the way that Jen broke that down. So, Jen, do you have any parting words on Active World Team or to fire the team up? You're good with that kind of stuff before we...
Oh gosh, I'm good with that. You're good with that. Awesome, you guys. Yeah, so Active World Team, definitely like that should be on your vision board for this year. 5 gets 5. I totally agree with Katie. I was thinking about it earlier today. It's probably going to be this month, if not this month, next month. So definitely, you know, your goal should be 5,000, no less than that. I mean, obviously, it doesn't have to be. I'm not forcing you, but just suggesting it might come. So yeah, I loved hearing all of your goals. It totally inspired me. So I'm excited for this month.
Yay! All right, so you guys, let's crush it. Remember, everybody on here is your friend. We're actually family now. Sorry, you're stuck with us. So if you have any like comments, questions, you need help, reach out. Nobody's going to bite your head off, okay? So we all love each other. We want to help each other. We are a different breed in Herbalife. We want everyone to rise above. So nobody's going to give you bad advice to sabotage you here. So thanks, you guys. Stay tuned for next month's call. So if you guys have any ideas for topics, or you're like, something resonated with me, I'd like to hear more, or I know I've got team coming up that's doing 2,500, they could benefit from X, drop it in the chat and we really will, accommodate that for you. So have a good night, you guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.